Hey there, YouTube! How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay Being Natural, and we're starting off here because we have a special treat for you guys. If you remember a few months ago, I reacted to a Genshin Impact countdown video by my friend Sharpno Boy, and now he has a George Carlin impression he wants me to hear, as we're going to be reacting to his video George Carlin's Airlines and Flying, the PG version, because the comedian himself was known as, well, let's say, not safe for work. He did his best to bring this over into a PG-friendly environment, so hopefully this will work out and I'm not going to get in trouble both by him or anybody else. Alright, so let's just swap on over and we will begin the presentation. Sit back and enjoy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and listen to the comedy routine. Enjoy the show, guys.
Here's something we have in common. Flying on the airlines and listening to the airline's announcements while trying to pretend to ourselves that the language they're using is really English.
Like what?
Doesn't seem like it to me. The whole thing starts when you get to the gate. First announcement. We would like to begin the boarding process. Extra word. Process. Not necessary. Boarding is enough. We would like to begin the boarding.
Oh, sure, I guess.
Simple. Tells the story. People add extra words when they want things to sound more important than they really are. Boarding process. Sounds important. It isn't. It's just a bunch of people getting on an airplane.
Well...
People like to sound important. Weathermen on TV like to talk about shower activity. Sounds more important than showers. I even heard one guy on CNN talk about a rain event. Can't make this up. He said Louisiana is expecting a rain event, and I thought, holy crap, I hope I can get tickets to that.
that does make
Emergency
sense.
situation. News people like to say, police have responded to an emergency situation. No, they haven't. They responded to an emergency. We know it's a situation.
That's a fair point.
Everything is a situation.
I guess that's true.
Anyways, as part of this boarding process, they like to say, we would like to pre-board.
Well, wouldn't that mean...
Well, what exactly is that anyway?
Yeah.
What does pre-board even mean? To get on before you get on?
Yeah, true.
That's another complaint I have. Too much use of this prefix pre. It's all over the language now. Pre this, pre that. Place the turkey in a preheated oven. It's ridiculous. There are only two states an oven could possibly exist in. Heated or unheated.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Preheated is a completely meaningless term. That's like pre-recorded. This program was pre-recorded. Well, of course it was pre-recorded. When else are you going to record it afterwards?
Well, maybe during.
That's the whole purpose of recording, to do it beforehand. Otherwise it doesn't really work, does it?
That makes sense.
Pre-existing, pre-planning, pre-screening. You know what I tell these people? Pre-suck my genital situation.
Oh, come on. I can tell what he was going for.
And they seem to understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, do they?
Anyways, part of this pre-boarding, they say, we would like to pre-board those passengers traveling with small children. Well, what about those passengers traveling with large children?
They get their own seat.
Suppose you have a 2-year-old with a pituitary disorder.
Oh, dang.
You know, a 6-foot infant with an oversized head.
Okay.
The kind of kid you see on the National Enquirer all the time.
Do people still read those?
Actually, with a kid like that, I think you're better off checking them right in with your luggage at the curb, don't you?
Oh.
Well, they like it under there. It's dark. They're used to that.
Oh, come on.
About this time, someone is telling you to get on the plane. Get on the plane. Get on the plane. I say, screw you. I'm getting in the plane.
No. Well,
In the plane.
Technically we're getting in the plane, true.
Let Evel Knievel get on the plane.
Yeah.
I'll be in here with you folks in uniform.
Oh, yeah, that's safer.
There seems to be less wind in here.
Oh, really?
They might tell you that you're on a non-stop flight.
What about it?
Well, I don't think I care for that.
Why not?
No, I insist that my flights stop.
How often?
Preferably at an airport.
Of course.
It's those sudden unscheduled cornfield and housing development stops
Oh, boy.
that seem to interrupt the flow of my day.
Oh, come on. Dang it.
Here's one they just made up. Near miss.
Oh, we've been hearing a lot about that recently.
When two planes almost collide, they call it a near miss. It's a near hit.
That's the same thing.
A collision is a near miss.
Not
Look,
according to my sports
they
video
nearly
games.
missed.
Yeah. My racing video games like to tell you differently, good sir.
Yeah, but not quite. They might tell you your flight has been delayed because of a change of equipment. Broken plane. Tell me to put my seat back forward.
It's a good question.
Well, I don't bend that way.
No, I wouldn't expect to.
If I could put my seat back forward, I'd be in adult movies. Then they mentioned carry-on luggage. The first time I heard carry-on, I thought they were going to bring a dead deer on board. I thought, what do they mean with that? Don't they have the little TV dinners anymore? Then I thought, wait a minute, carry on, carry on. There's going to be a party. People are going to be carrying on the plane.
Yeah,
Well, I don't care for that. I like a serious attitude on the plane, especially on the flight deck, which is the latest euphemism for cockpit. Can't imagine when they wouldn't use such a lovely word like cockpit, can you? Especially with all those stewardesses going in and out of it all the time.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on.
There's a word that's changed, stewardess. First it was hostess, then it was stewardess, and now it's flight attendant. You know what I call them? The lady on the plane.
That wouldn't fly now.
Sometimes there's a man on the plane. That's good. Equality. I'm all in favor of that.
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes they actually refer to these people as uniformed crew members. Uniformed. As opposed to the guy sitting next to you in the Grateful Dead t-shirt and the FU hat.
Nah, he's the marshal.
Who's working on a length little bottle of Kahlua, I might add.
Okay, maybe not.
As soon as they close the door to the aircraft, that's where they begin the safety lecture. I love the safety lecture.
Oh boy,
This is my favorite part of the airplane ride. I listen very closely to the safety lecture, especially that part where they teach us how to use the seat belts. Imagine this. Here we are, a plane full of grown human beings, many of us partially educated, and they're actually taking time out to describe the intricate workings of a belt buckle.
Well,
Place the small metal flap into the buckle. Well, I asked for clarification at that point.
how so?
Pardon me. Yes, over here, please. Yes, thank you very much. Did I hear you correctly? Did you say place the small metal flap into the buckle, or place the buckle over and around the small metal flap? I am a simple man. I do not possess an engineering degree, nor am I mechanically inclined. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. Please continue with the wonderful safety lecture.
Oh boy.
Seatbelts. High-tech stuff.
You never know.
The safety lecture continues. The next thing they do is tell you to locate your nearest emergency exit. I do this immediately.
Oh, do you?
I locate my nearest emergency exit, and then I plan my route.
Okay.
You have to plan your route. It's not always a straight line, is it?
No.
Sometimes there's a really big fat guy sitting right in front of you.
How do you get around that then? Yeah, boy.
Well, you know you'll never get around him.
Exactly.
I look around for women and children, midgets and dwarves, cripples, war widows, paralyzed veterans, people with broken legs, anybody that looks like they can't move too well. The emotionally disturbed come in very handy at a time like this. You might have to go out of your way to find these people, but you get out of the plane a whole lot quicker, believe me. Let's see. I'll go around the fat guy, step on the widow's head,
Right.
push those children out of the way, knock down the paralyzed midget,
Yeah. And then you're out. Go.
and get out of the plane where I can help others. I can be of no use to anyone if I'm lying unconscious in the aisle with some big dude standing on my head. No, I must get out of the plane, go to a nearby farmhouse, have a Dr. Pepper, and call the police.
Why the police?
The safety lecture continues.
Oh, right.
In the unlikely event... This is a very suspect phrase. Especially as it is coming from an industry that is willing to lie about arrival and departure times.
Oh. Why is
In the unlikely event of a sudden change in cabin pressure, roof flies off!
Oh, it's dropped off.
An oxygen mask will drop down in front of you. Place the mask over your face and breathe normally. Well, I have no problem with that. I always breathe normally when I'm in a 600-mile-an-hour uncontrolled vertical dive.
Oh.
I also poop normally.
Thank you.
Right in my pants!
Oh. TMI, dude. TMI.
They tell you to adjust your oxygen mask before helping your child with his. I did not need to be told that.
Some people do need to be
In
told.
fact, I'm probably going to be too busy screaming to help him at all. This would be a good time for him to learn self-reliance.
No.
If he can program his freaking Xbox Series S, he could dadgum jelly well under with just an oxygen mask. Fairly simple thing, just a little rubber band on the back is all it is. Not nearly as complicated as something as, say, for instance, a seatbelt.
Oh, yeah. Seatbelts are very complicated, as we know.
The safety lecture continues.
Oh, boy.
In the unlikely event of a water landing. Well, what exactly is a water landing? Am I mistaken, or does this sound somewhat similar to crashing into the ocean?
It was before the 2000s. Actually, it was a water landing.
Your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. Well, imagine that. My seat cushion. Just what I need.
Well,
To be floating around the North Atlantic for several days. Clinging to a pillow full of beer farts.
oh. Come on.
The flight continues. A little later on, toward the end, we hear, "The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign." Well, who gives a crap who turned it on? What does that have to do with anything? It's on, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's on, but...
And who made this man a captain,
Oh, boy.
might I ask? Did I sleep through an armed forces swearing-in ceremony or something? Captain, he's a frickin' pilot and I want to be happy with that. If those sightseeing announcements are any mark of his intellect, he's lucky to be working at all.
Oh boy.
Tell the captain, Air Marshal Sharpnose says go pork yourself.
Oh.
The next sentence I hear is full of things that grind my gears.
Okay. Like what?
Before leaving the aircraft, please check around your immediate seating area for any personal belongings you might have brought on board. Well, let's start with immediate seating area. Seat!
Yeah, again, extra words.
It's a dead gum seat! Check around your seat
We may want to check it
for
out.
any personal belongings.
Check the extra seats next to you, you know?
Well, what other kinds of belongings are there besides personal?
Work belongings.
Public belongings?
Could be.
Do these people honestly think that I might be traveling with the fountain that I stole from the park?
You could be traveling with work stuff. Let's check and see how much longer is left so I can make sure.
You might have brought on board.
Might. Might?
I might have brought my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I didn't,
Might have.
so I'm not going to look for it.
Oh.
I'm going to look for things I brought on board. Which would seem to enhance the likelihood of my finding something, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, possible. Possible.
Tell me to return my seat and my tray table to their original upright positions? Fine. Who's going to return this guy in the grave with that t-shirt and the FU hat into his original upright position?
He'll think about it eventually.
About this time, they'll tell you that you'll be landing shortly. Does that sound to you like we're going to miss the runway?
I don't know. I don't have much experience flying.
Final approach is not very promising either, is it? Final is not a good word to be using on an airplane.
You know,
Sometimes the pilot will get on you. He'll say, we'll be on the ground in 15 minutes. Well, that's a little vague, isn't it?
really? Is it vague?
Now we're taxiing in. She says, welcome to O'Hare International Airport. Well, how can someone who's just arriving herself possibly welcome me to a place she isn't even at yet?
Well, we're in the area. That's close enough.
Doesn't this violate some fundamental law of physics?
Like what?
We're only on the ground 4 seconds. She's coming on like the freaking mayor's wife.
Maybe disoriented. Or just waking up.
Where the local time... Well, of course it's the local time. What do you think we were expecting? The time in Pango Pango?
The heck is that?
Enjoy your stay in Chicago or wherever your final destination might be.
Uh-oh.
All destinations are final. That's what it
Well,
means. Destiny. Final. If you
well,
haven't gotten where you're going, you aren't there yet.
well, that's a destination, not the final destination. Sorry for poking holes, friend. I'm sure we weren't thinking about that in the 80s, though.
The captain has asked. More crap from the bogus captain. You know, for someone who's supposed to be flying an airplane, he's taking a mighty big interest in what I'm doing back here.
It's for safety.
That you remain seated until he has brought the aircraft to a complete stop. Not a partial stop. Because during a partial stop, I partially get up.
Do you now?
continue to observe the no smoking sign until well inside the terminal. It's physically impossible to observe the no smoking sign even if you're standing just outside the door of the airplane. Much less from well inside the terminal. You can't even see the frickin' planes from well inside the terminal.
Exactly. The farther away from the planes, the less likely they are to explode.
Which brings me to terminal.
Oh, right.
Another unfortunate word to be used in association with air travel.
Is that
And they
so?
use it all over the airport, don't they?
Well,
Somehow I just can't get hungry at a place called the Terminal Snack Bar.
well, it depends on what airport.
But if you've ever eaten there, you know that it is an appropriate name.
Is it?
Thank you very much.
Alright, so that was my reaction to my friend doing a George Carlin impersonation on his airlines and flying routine, not redeem, my bad. No, this is an interesting sort of thing. I've only been flying like one time, so it was interesting to see what flying was like to a person in the 80s and 90s. Of course, things didn't quite make sense back then as they do now. Whether there's more rules, well, of course there's more rules since then. We all know why. But he did a good job. I'd say it bordered though on PG-13, close to. It was right to the line of PG-13. But I'm glad he did it. He wanted me to react to it, so I'm grateful and honored that he wanted me to do it. So again, I'll leave his I'll probably tag him and you can check out his channel again below if you didn't check out his Genshin Impact stuff. But thank you guys so much for listening into this different type of reaction video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope you did too. So I'll probably put this out as soon as I can. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.